Hi boys and girls, and welcome to your phonics lesson for today. As always, the first thing we're going to do is go through the sounds that you've already been learning. And again, if you can do that by yourself, just turn the volume down, see how far you can get. But if you need me, just turn the volume back up. Go over it as many times as you need. Good luck. Okay boys and girls, so today we're going to learn a new sound, but we're going to learn a new kind of sound. A kind of sound that you've just never seen before. It's called a split digraph. And I know that sounds a bit crazy, but I'm going to give you a little explanation now as to what that means. The split digraph that we're going to learn today is A. You know, like when you can't hear, A. And I've got two more examples of that sound. A and A, where there's an A and an A. Now this looks a little bit funny having this dash here. That would never be in any word that you would read. But the reason it's there is that we can actually put other letters into that gap. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So if I wanted to write game, like I'm going to play a game, I would need a G. And then I would do the A of my split digraph and the E. Now, you notice I've left a space. Now that's not right. You wouldn't leave a space there. But the reason I've done that is because that is where my is going to go. So when I read this word, I can't say game, because that's not a word. What I actually have to do, and this is so tricky, so don't worry if you have to watch it again, is I'm going to say G, A, Isn't that strange? Should we have another example of that? Let's have a look. What if I was to write the word flame? I would need my A. So I'm going to have my A. Again, I've left that space. Isn't that strange? It doesn't feel right, does it, to do that? A. So when I read it, I'm going to say A. Now I know that's really bizarre. What I would really like you to do is get your pen and paper and write the word name. We're going to do it just like this. A. And see if you can write your sound buttons on there for me. Pause the video and have a go. Take your time, and if you need more help with it, don't you worry. You can call your teacher or rewind the video back. Okay, let's have a look. Our sound buttons. A. Did you manage with that? Well done. We're going to have a look at some examples on the big board now. Let's have a go. Okay, boys and girls, now that we've had a little explanation of our split digraph A sound, we're going to try and read it. So again, let's remind ourselves of what it looks like. We have an A and an E. Now it doesn't have that dash in the middle. That's there to represent that there's another letter going in there. So let's move on now to try and read some A words. Now I'm going to do the first one with you, okay? Now remember, we train our brain to tell our eyes to look for the A sound, and it's just here. Can you see it just there? So now we say came. Well done. So now we're going to go through some words where you're going to read them, where we pause the video and do what we always do, except some of the words are going to be real and some are just going to be made up. So you've got two challenges. First to blend, second to decide if it's real or not. Here we go. So pause the video and read the word. Okay, there is our A sound, our split digraph. Well done if you spotted that. Aim, chame, chame. Don't think I've ever heard of that one. It must be a made up one by Mrs. Peacock. Okay, let's try another. Pause the video, read the word. Okay, let's have a look. There's our A sound. Aim, name. What is your name? Well done, boys and girls. Okay, next one, pause the video. Okay, let's have a look. Split digraph, A sound, M-A-K, make. Well done. Of course, that's a real word, because you can make something, you can make the tea. Well done. Next one, pause the video, have a read. Is it real? Is it not? You decide. Okay, there's our split digraph, A sound, N-aid, nade, nade. It's not a real word, is it? Sounds a bit like the horse neighed, but it's not spelled like that. So it's unfortunately it's a made-up word. Let's have a look and see if there's another one. Last word, last challenge. Okay, pause the video, read the word. Okay, there's our split digraph, A sound, cake. Oh, it's making me hungry now, thinking of yummy cake. Well done. Okay, now it is time to step it up a level. And I've got some sentence challenges. We have 2 sentences today. And remember, if the word is in red, it means it's a tricky word. So we can't blend it. You're going to have to remember it. Let's have a look at our first sentence. Lots of words in there. Pause the video. Take as long as you need. And when you're ready, we'll read it together. Okay. I can. Here we go. How did you train your brain to tell your eyes to look for the sound? There it is. The A sound. B-ache. I can bake a cake. I can bake a cake. To eat. Eat. After tea. I can bake a cake to eat after tea. Oh, I'm extra hungry now. And we have our full stop letting us know the sentence is finished. If you were able to read that whole sentence, that's awesome, boys and girls. If not, just rewind back, try again. The more you try, the better you become. Last challenge. My goodness, pause the video, read the sentence. Okay. Is it? Oh, here it is. I've spotted it here. Because if we just blended that, safe, that doesn't make any sense, does it? But here's our split digraph. Safe. Is it safe to play a game? Is it safe to play a game when it is dark? Is it safe to play a game when it is dark? Well, I suppose it depends on the game. Well, that's absolutely fantastic, boys and girls. You've done really, really well there. Now, don't worry about how tricky that sound is. We're going to do lots of repetition and lots of practice of that. So tomorrow, when it's a Tricky 10 lesson, we're going to still do a little bit of this work. So don't worry if you didn't quite get it today. Just keep practicing. I'll see you tomorrow.